Alright, back for another match. We are on the play and we're going to keep, obviously. We're looking for a second land. There it is. Another blue-red opponent. Possibly another burn deck. Possibly a mirror match. Who knows? It's best to lead with Herald of Kozilek on turn 3, because it's less likely to die and it's more restrictive on the mana. Alright, it is indeed another burn deck. Alright, so now this is actually an interesting turn. We can play 2 Heralds and then play Foundry and then Aetherflux all in the same turn, but then we don't gain any life, but we do dump our hand, which is probably worth it. We can just sort of beat down the fairway. So let's attack for 2. So Herald, make red, play Herald, play Foundry. Now we just need to start finding some puzzle knots and prisms and try to draw cards with the outcome. Playing it now, just because I expect at least one of my guys to die. Ooh, a puzzle knot, excellent. That should get the ball rolling next turn. Even if he manages to kill 2 of my guys, we're gonna be able to try something next turn. We're gonna play this draw card. We're gonna have full mana for the outcome. Yeah, this is just a sweet hand. We're gonna go for a turn 5 kill, even if he has 2 pieces of interaction. Yeah, this deck's sweet. Thing in the ice, not gonna be good enough. Lightning Axe, Fire Temper, okay. Well, like I said, I expected 2 of my guys to die, and we're still gonna go for it. Let's start by drawing a card. Hopefully finding another cantrip or like a bone saw. Alright, that also works. Does that actually help me though? I guess I start with... See, if we had one more mana reducer, we'd be able to play Inspector and bounce it with the outcome. But because we don't, we're not going to be able to replay the Inspector this turn, which is no bueno. So I guess I'm just bouncing these 2. Let's think. Cancel. I guess what I could do is I could play Inspector, bounce one of the Heralds to my hand, just to draw an extra card. I guess that's the same as, yeah, I might as well play the Inspector and bounce it. I'm still going to be able to play all my prisms and whatnot, and I really need to draw some cards. I don't expect to go off this turn fully, but we can put ourselves in a good position to try to do something in a future turn. One, 2, 3. We only get to draw 3, but we get to replay the 2 things at least. So we're looking at least 5 new cards. Opponent probably has no idea what we're doing, which is the best part of playing this deck, of course. We found 2 more paradoxical outcomes, so even if he manages to flip his thing, I think we'll be able to win next turn, assuming we don't this turn. Alright, we did kind of fizzle, but let's just gain a little bit more life. And I guess, I mean, attacking really doesn't do anything, but neither does not doing anything, so might as well. I'm going to take some damage with the revisions. It was actually a good draw, so we can go for the outcome next turn again. Although if he bounces my guys back to my hand with Thing, it might get a little more difficult. Which is probably what's going to happen. Might have to wait an extra turn. One, two, three. Yeah, we're going to be 1 mana short. I guess even the tap land makes it even more difficult. But we're set up to sort of grind out a game, even though the Fever Visions, you know, it helped us out a lot in the first time we played against this archetype, but here I think it actually hinders us because he has a real threat in play that's putting serious pressure on our life total. So the damage is going to matter, and giving himself extra cards is more beneficial than us. Yep. He's not dealing damage to me, which means he's playing something else this turn also. I'm trying to just auto-yield to this. Thing in the ice, surprisingly, a nuisance here. Just incendiary flow in my face. Happens. Alright, got a bit of more of an uphill climb this game. Don't have a lot of ways to deal with this. So, I guess I'm just... Man, I really don't want to have to play out my creatures until I have to, but I don't have much of an option here. There's 4 cards in hand. He's probably just going to kill him again, which kind of sucks. I can outcome drawing... Let's see, I can play shield, play outcome drawing 4, and then I'd be at, what, 31 life? So I need to go 34, 38, 43, 49. I have to cast 5 spells after that. So I'd have 1, 2, probably 3. Man, I'm not going to be able to play one of these. So if I go for that line, I'd have to... Wait, let me do my math again. I think I'm going to start with shield for sure, just to make the math a little bit easier. I was going to do that no matter what line I took. So I play outcome, go up to 31. Storm's at 2. 31 life, so then I go... So the first spell after would be 34. Second is 38, then 43, then 48, then lethal. So I have to cast 5 spells. So I bounce everything. Bonesaw's 1, Shield is 2, Prism's 3. So I'd have to find 2 more Bonesaws in the top, I guess, 5 cards in my library. 2 Bonesaws. It's possible. I think that's a better alternative to playing my 2 guys and letting them die. So yeah, let's see if we can get a little lucky. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm auto-yielding to that. that can get complicated. I think we got there. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we're 1 short. Man, that's annoying. It's really annoying. Well, I guess we still have 1 more draw step to try to get there. I have to throw away an Adventurous Fair, which sucks. So come on, Bonesaw. I've never wanted to draw Bonesaw more in my life. And no, we didn't get there. That's alright. Let's run out the rest of our things. I think we're gonna end up at 48, sadly, if I did my math right. 49 actually. Still too short, but we can maybe go for it again next turn. We're taking a lot of damage in the meantime though. Yep, 49, and we can't cast anything else in our hand, so we have to go to discard. Discard all these lands, and discard... Am I gonna need this land next turn? Probably not. I'm gonna discard one of these cranes, I think. So I'm going down to 40 at the minimum, potentially 36. I mean, we have another outcome, so maybe we can still get there. Still feel alright about our chances. Thermo Alchemist. Incendiary Flow me, yep. Okay. Another Prism, huh? So let's see. Do the math again. Play my land. 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many spells am I casting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll get me up to 39, 41, 44, 48, 53, I believe. Yep, that sounds right. So that should be lethal. Assuming it doesn't have a negate. But I doubt they have those in their main deck. Three, four, five. This card is just busted. Paradoxical Outcome. Reservoir is like the win condition, but this is the card that really makes the deck tick. And 50. I guess well, I don't know if there's an instant speed 3 damage burn spell, but I guess I didn't even have another spell to cast, so it didn't matter. Alright, so I've already played this matchup once. I think I'm just going to do the same thing as I did last time. What did I cut last time? I think I shaved one of these. And what else? Maybe I don't want both Invasive Surgeries. These are really only good against like Collective Defiance, killing my guy, or Incendiary Flow, I suppose. But it doesn't deal with his counters, which are the more of a problem. So maybe we need a second negate after all. I'm learning things about the sideboard as we go. So yeah, let's just try this.